What's up, YouTube? It's Mr. Ferguson and Miss Ferguson here again. We got some mulch here. It's that time of year where we're going to be unloading most of this here in our lawn. We're just going to put this mainly at our tree line. You've kind of seen that. We'll be refreshing it over here by the front yard tree as well. So before we do all that, let's get you caught up to why we need mulch and why we're going to be putting some of this over in Mr. Kevin's lawn. We'll see you back here in just a second.
I'm sure you've seen this area in some of the videos, and it's where our hostas are planted. There are currently 4 hosta plants back here right now. 3 of them I planted probably 10 years ago. The one here in the center I actually split a couple of years ago and planted what I split off over here. And so just to help preserve the integrity of the plant, it's just a good general practice to go ahead and split the other ones, just to help make sure that the plant continues to thrive where it's at, give it some room. It's also a great way to get some free plants. We unfortunately don't really have any other space in our lawn where we could be planting more hostas. The only other location would be over there on the other side where all the brick mulch is at, but I don't think Mr. Ferguson wants any plants over there. So I actually had the idea to see if Mr. Kevin would like to have some of these hostas for his front planting beds. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so we're over here at Mr. Kevin's, and this is where we're gonna be working. So he's got his Nandina here, and we're really just gonna pull these weeds, and he wants to leave his azalea. Eventually, he was talking about pulling these boxwoods. That's a Mr. and Mrs. Ferguson job. That's definitely not something I can do on my own. But this is the area where I'm thinking we'll plant the hostas. Kevin doesn't get a whole lot of sun right here, so I think that they'll be perfect. Wasn't bad. It's been raining, so the ground was super soft, and so now we're gonna divide the hostas and then take them over there and get them planted. And why are we doing it today? It's a great day. The ground is soft from all of the rain, plus it's overcast right now, so we don't have to worry about the root balls from the hostas drying out in between splitting them and getting them planted. So let's split some hostas.
Now that you're caught up with all the activities Miss Ferguson has been doing on her spring break, now we've got the mulch part, and so she will show you the hostas that she planted over at Mr. Kevin's here in just a second. We're going to put mulch around that, and now the mulch is freeing itself up because my daughter was poking at it a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and refresh our section real fast. We're going to take the remaining mulch. We'll meet you over at Mr. Kevin's, and Miss Ferguson will show you where she planted the hostas, and we'll put a little mulch around Mr. Kevin's lawn as well.
guys, so where we last left off at Mr. Kevin's, we had some weeds to pull. Didn't totally get them all, but got a lot of them. Same thing for over here by the azalea, got most of those as well. Now I was actually able to get out one of those boxwoods and the other two that were dead, but we've planted 3 hostas right here. So now we are going to mulch the area. And Mr. Ferguson's about to bring the truck over now.
All right, guys, take 2. We lost our first footage, but here is the final product. We figured we'd just use the drone. Miss Ferguson's here with me, so you can kind of see here. Sorry for the sound of the drone beside me. It is a windy day, but you can kind of see right here just the refreshing of the black mulch we did. The trees that we still need to fill in these trees right here. We got gaps. You may be thinking, why you got gaps? Well, that's where the bushes were. But we'll slowly begin to fill those in. But all in all, it looks good when you combine the black with the lawn. You know, it looks pretty well. Coming down here, we've needed mulch right here when we moved this Japanese maple. So we were happy to get that completed. We moved it away from the house, as you guys recall. We got rock, and now we got a little bit of the black mulch here. So the shadow makes it a little bit more difficult to see this. But it looks pretty good. That tree has done well in that location. And the black
planted nicely.
Yep, and the black mulch looks good there. And just to swing you back over this way, Miss Ferguson was able to slowly take the last remaining bit of the mulch we had for our side and fill in this right here just a touch. Wasn't a big deal to get that done, but it does look better, just a refresh each year and each spring.
Still need just a little bit more on that side. Couldn't quite get it to the end, but that side doesn't require as much mulch as the other because the other side experiences more washout every time we get a heavy rain.
And there you got the small tree. We touched that up a little bit with some more black mulch there, as well as the big tree there. You can see got some more mulch thrown on top of it, so it looks a little bit better. Stripes looking hot right there. We've got brown. The reason why we didn't put any right here with the trees is because we've got rubber mulch right here. Yeah. We don't want termites in the home, so that's our thoughts. That's what we've heard. So that's why we use the rubber mulch there, but we may put some wood mulch there, some shredded mulch in the future. So.
Well, we don't have wood mulch anywhere near the house because we have had the issues of termites in the past, which is why at the crepe myrtle it doesn't go all the way up to cover around the hostas. But we may put some there. And then what is that you've got in the shed that you put down? I don't know, something. It's not the bifin.
So taking a look at Mr. Kevin's, the main goal today was to get some of ours refreshed and his. Again, the shadow you can just see with this section looks pretty good. This is looks better than it was. Miss Ferguson pulled all the weeds up, as you guys saw, and then now we've got mulch laid down. It's just hard to see with the sun. And then you got these areas over here that now have some mulch in them without all the weeds, so it looks a lot better. And there's the hostas that she planted, so those should be taken off here probably for long. They'll be taken off and looking well there. So mission accomplished today, and hopefully you got to see little Ferguson. Sarah Jane wanted to help, so we thank Sarah Jane. She's always wanting to help mom and dad. But all in all, everything looks good. So everything here, it's a good Saturday's worth of work. So man, the lawn is looking great, guys. The fertilizer's looking good. The black mulch is looking well. So just wanted to share with the drone photo. So hope you guys have a fantastic Monday. We will see you next time with another lawn care video. God bless you.